Welcome to Gentle Yoga. This is Leo. We're starting today in a reclined posture. You don't have to choose the same reclined posture I'm in. Any reclined posture is fine. I'm starting out with the soles of my feet together, my knees splayed out to the sides. If you choose this posture, you could have props between the floor and the outside of your knees to support the weight of your legs. I didn't bring those props outside with me, so just going without them for a change. Alternately, you could plant the soles of your feet on the floor, let your knees lean towards each other, or extend your legs along the mat. Whatever works for you. Resting your hands where they're comfortable on the ground or on your body. Closing your eyes if you like. Start noticing your breath. Be with your breath. Not aiming to change it, just feeling it. And usually just by noticing, just by feeling into your breath, paying attention, it starts getting deeper, it starts getting slower. Taking in the movements of your breathing and your contact with the ground being whatever is under you. So that can include your props if you have props under you. Notice how the movements of your breathing change your contact with the ground. And as your breath slows down and your body relaxes, how the contact with the ground changes as the body softens down towards the ground. Extend your senses outward around you. Take in what's going on in your practicing space, in the space outside your practicing space, whatever is reaching your senses. Scan your body, take in whatever you notice there, what sensations are present, especially any sensations that you wish were different. If there's any stiffness or soreness or other unpleasant sensation, making mental notes about these things now will help us during practice to take care of ourselves, remembering that we're always welcome to skip or modify any part of practice. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sigh. And since we may have started in different postures, let's all get to the same place. If you're in the posture I'm in, use your arms to lift your knees towards each other so the soles of your feet rest on the floor. If you're already in this position, that's where we're going next. So if you have your legs extended, draw your knees up and plant your feet. Heels close to your butt. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. Reach your arms out to the sides with your palms up. And letting your shoulders stay grounded. Let your legs fall to the right and turn your head to the left. Just let your breath bring you out. Avoid any urge to push the legs down. Let them hang and see where they want to go. Come back up to center. Cross your legs the opposite way. And let's twist the other way. Come slowly back up to center. Uncross your legs. Hug your knees to your chest and explore massaging your back against the ground using whatever rolling or rocking motions feel good for your back. Inhale, extend your arms and legs. Nice full body stretch. Exhale, curl up and hug your knees again. Following your own breath and pausing if you like while you're extended out or while you're curled up. Take those extra breaths wherever you want. Sorry about that. Here goes the dogs. Let's start to sit up. You can hold your legs with your hands and rock back and forth, or tip onto one hip and press your hands to the floor to lever yourself up with your arms. Just here off camera is the gate, the sidewalk, the street. So occasionally the dogs are going to do this. Sit however you're comfortable sitting. Let your arms hang loosely at your sides. Lift your left shoulder towards your ear. Slide it back and let it down. And then your right shoulder up and back and down. Let your chin drop towards your chest. Start to move your head very slowly in gentle circles. And when encountering any tight spots, you can rock back and forth as needed to loosen that stuff up. And let's change direction. When you finish the next circle, lift your chin, face forward. Rest your hands on your knees or on your thighs. Inhale, bring your heart forward, let your head go back. Exhale, draw your heart back, let your head tip forward. A few more times at the pace of your breathing. And let's make some circles. Next time you inhale, come forward, go over towards one side, and go towards the other side as you exhale and go back. Still leading with the heart. See if you can stay anchored in your seat so no one gets too tippy. Let's change direction. And when you finish the next circle, sit up nice and tall. Reach your arms to the sides, just fingertips on the ground, nice long spine. Inhale, lift your left arm up alongside your ear. Exhaling, let your arm drape over your head and let the weight of your arm draw your head to the left. If you like, you can raise your right hand a little, reach out through your fingertips to lengthen the trapezius even more, that muscle in the side, the back of the neck. If your right hand is raised, let it down. Let your neck stay passive. Let your left hand slide across your head and down to your cheek, and use that arm to raise your head to center. Let this hand down. Inhale, raise your right arm. As you exhale, let it drape over. Let the weight of your arm draw your head to the right. If you want, lift your left hand a little and reach out through your fingertips. If your left hand is raised, let it down. Your neck staying passive, let your right hand slide over and down and use it to nudge your head back up. And let that hand down. Let's shift up onto our hands and knees. Take your time, getting there however it's best for you. Reach your left foot back, press the ball of your foot against the floor. Start lengthening that leg, feel your heel move away from your tailbone. On the next inhale, reach your right arm out to the side, parallel to the ground. On the next inhale, pick your foot up, reach straight back so that leg is parallel to the ground. Bend your knee, reach back, take hold as you're able of foot or your ankle, kick against your hand, draw your heel towards your butt, lift your knee, lift your chin. Release and lower down. Reach back and press into the ball of your right foot. On an inhale, reach your left arm out to the side. On an inhale, pick that right foot up, reach straight back. Bend your knee, reach your hand back and check out that bind. Release and lower down. Step your left foot up between your hands. You could have blocks under your hands here to ease these transitions if you like. Step your right foot up to your left. It's also okay to use your hand to help your leg or take more than one step to get up there. Hang out in forward fold, exploring whatever movement you like. Inhale, lift up halfway, press your hands to the front of your legs, feel the crown of your head drop forward away from your tailbone. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, roll to standing, hands overhead, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, spread your wings, open your arms. Exhale, you reach for your shoulder blades and hug, or come to eagle arms. That if you're at eagle, reach forward and up. Inhale, open up again. As you exhale, cross the opposite way for another hug. Eagle. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist to the left and take a couple of deep breaths. On an inhale, face forward. As you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Interlace your fingers overhead. Turn your palms up and reach your palms up. Look up at your heads, lift your heart. There are huge thorns on this tree right above me. Almost had a mishap. Inhale to come upright. Exhale, bend to the left, feeling the length in both arms. Inhale up through center. As you exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Use a shorter plank if that's better for you, letting your knees down. On an exhale, slowly lower everything down to the floor. Press into your hands, inhale, lift your head and chest to whatever height is okay for your body right now. Listen to your lower back each time. Don't go higher than your back wants you to. Exhale, rock back, sort of past your table. Curl your toes under. Press into your feet to lift your knees. Press into your hands, lift your tail. Downward dog, pedal your feet. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower all the way again, or if you want, halfway like so. Inhale, bring your heart forward. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, rock back and up to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Step back to plank. If your arms get tired, you can always go right from the plank to the downward dog. Otherwise, exhale lower, halfway or all the way. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Step back to plank. When you're ready, exhaling, lower. Inhaling, come forward. Exhaling, rock back and up. Take 3 clearing breaths and lower down to child's pose. Be with your breath, scan your body. Inhale, come forward and up to table. Step your right foot up between your hands. You can have blocks under your hands here if you like. And bring your hands to your right knee, lift your torso. And if this feels wobbly, try widening the stance. Take up a little more of the width of your mat. You can also just check that the front knee is above the front ankle. Your back hip is above the back knee. The back leg is behind the back knee, the lower leg. Exhale, sink forward in your hips as much as you want. And inhale, glide back. If it feels good to pause while you're sinking forward, that's fine. Feel into it. What does your body want? And then we're gonna work a bit with, or play a bit, let's say. We're gonna play with lizard pose. So bring your hands down to the floor of the blocks. And we're gonna start by lengthening the stance. So first scoop the left knee and left foot back, and then we'll start by widening. So bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Both hands are to the left of the right foot. And wiggle your foot out if you can, if you want, closer to the edge of the mat. And maybe then lengthen the stance some more. So just feel into how much of this your body wants at each adjustment point. Maybe let the right knee tip out to the side. So sometimes the knee will go out and will rock onto the outer edge of that front foot if it feels okay. So let your spine stay long, let your arms support you, and see if you can just let your center of gravity droop. See what gravity and breath does for your hips here. So maybe your hips go down more. Maybe as they do, it feels right to lengthen the stance. And if you have the blocks, maybe you have your arms long like this, or maybe you have your forearms on your block. If your hips are really open and they just keep sinking down, maybe your forearms are on the ground. Maybe your head comes down to the ground. I'm not going there today. I'm going to be right here because that's what's going on with my hips. So you don't have to have your head and torso raised for your spine to be long. You can have a long spine and have it parallel to the ground almost. And let's start to rewind everything. Take your time. Let's go as slowly as we did to come into this. So if your knee's tipping out like mine is, and you're on the outer edge of your foot, let that foot flatten. We could start to shorten and narrow the stance bit by bit. And when you're ready, bring the right hand back outside the right foot. And then we'll switch legs. Bring your right knee back to the floor. Let's take a few cow-cat breaths actually before the other side. Inhale, bring your heart forward, let your head and tailbone go up. Exhale, draw your heart up, let your head and tailbone go down. Yeah, it feels good. Before we explore our other low lunge and lizard. So after your next exhale, bring that left foot up between your hands. Bring your hands to your left knee, raise your torso, adjust for stability. When you're steady, you're ready. Exhale, sink forward. Inhale, glide back. And let's bring the hands down to the floor. Start to make our way to lizard. So first, scoot the right knee and the right foot back, lengthen the stance. Start to wiggle the left foot out towards the edge of the mat and bring the left hand inside the left foot. And then maybe lengthen again. Whatever your body is telling you here. We already did this once on the other side, so you know the steps. Maybe the knee can tip out to the side and you can rock onto the edge of your foot. Maybe then lengthen some more. Just explore. Listen to your body. Let breath and gravity be in charge. Not aiming at any particular degree of expression. Let's start to come out. Really take your time. See if you can go through like all the same transitions that you did to get where you are now. Little bit by little bit, we make our way back to a more squared off shape. This slow lunge. And then step your left knee back to the floor. Take a few cow and cat breaths. And then make your way to a seat, however you want to get to a seated position. Extend your legs out in front of you. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart. And then to bring your left foot over to your right thigh or right knee. Pivot your torso, aim your sternum at your right foot, and flex your right foot back. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your leg. Take a couple breaths. Swing your right arm out to the side, turn your head, look towards your hand. Rotate your arm, point your thumb at the ground. Reach the back of that hand towards your left hip. Draw that shoulder back, keep looking to the right. Extend your arm, let that rotation go. Bring your right hand to your left hand. Swing your left arm out to the side and then reach it up alongside your ear overhead towards your right arm, letting your head be wherever your neck feels okay. Slowly reach up and out to the side again, and swing your arm, bring the left hand to the right hand. Take a couple breaths. Inhaling, walk your hands up your leg and sit up. Using your arms to help your legs, extend the left leg, bend the right, bring that foot to the left leg. Pivot your torso, flex your left foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Open your left arm way out to the side. Turn your head to follow. Point your thumb at the ground. Reach towards your right hip. Feel the left shoulder back. Keep looking left. Extend your arm and let go of that rotation. Bring your left hand to your right hand. Open your right arm way over to the right and bring it alongside your head over towards the left arm. Reach slowly up and out to the right. And bring your right hand to your left hand. Inhaling, walk your hands up your leg and sit up. Using your arms to move your legs. Still extend the right leg part way and bend the left. Bring the soles of your feet together, leaving this big long space between heels and pelvis. Then you can reach over your ankles or under your ankles. Walk your hands forward on the floor. Drawing your torso down into this pretzel hold. Let the neck disengage. Breathe into your back. Inhale, slowly walk your hands back. Raise your torso. Keeping the soles of the feet together, bring your heels in closer to your pelvis. Interlace your fingers. Hold your toes in your hands. Wriggle on your seat. Shift the bones in your seat closer to the ground to tilt your pelvis forward. Open your hips some more. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge forward from those hips with the spine long. Take your time just letting that happen. See how far forward that long spine wants to go. Then let your spine round and your head drop and breathe into your hips. Inhale, slowly sit up. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Lift your knees towards each other. Feet resting on the ground. Hip distance apart. Bring your hands behind you. Gently lower onto your forearms and onto your back. Heels close to your butt. You can have a block between your knees if you like for bridge pose. Press into the soles of your feet. Inhale to lift your hips. If you want a deeper heart opener, clasp your hands, reach towards your heels, draw your shoulder blades in. Make sure your neck stays relaxed and your head is resting on the ground. If you're taking that bind, unclasp your hands. Exhale, like hips down. Float up and down, exploring this movement however it suits you, following the pace of your breath and pausing for additional breaths at the top of the movement or the bottom, or maybe you don't want to pause today. Just keep going up and down. And let's take supported bridge, pause with your hips lifted. And then you can put a prop at the base of your spine. Now here I am without other props out here. I'm stacking my hands, palms down, and just coming down so my sacrum is on the back of my hand. It's not the same as using a block or a bolster or some other prop, but it's something between my back and the ground. It's some similar benefit. Press into your feet. On an inhale, lift your hips. Take out that support at the base of your spine. And exhale, lower down. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock and roll to massage your back against the ground. Let your right foot down, cross your left knee over your right knee. Reach your arms to the sides, palms up. If you want a deeper feeling twist, you can draw your knees towards your torso. Let your legs go to the right and turn your head to the left. And try to let your shoulders stay grounded. Slowly come up to center. Cross your legs the other way around. And when you're ready, take the other twist. Slowly come back up to center. Uncross your knees. Draw them towards your chest. Stick your feet up towards the sky. Reach your hands up to grab your legs or your feet. Play with bending and straightening your arms and legs. Any movement you like. Whenever you feel complete exploring movement in your happy baby pose, you make your way to your final resting pose or Shavasana. Get comfortable, close your eyes if you want. Maybe focus on your breath or just not bother focusing. Start giving yourself some deeper breaths. And exploring movement little by little. Allow your movements to gradually grow bigger. And whenever you're ready, gently sit up. And bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for coming together to share practice today. The light within me sees and bows to that same light within each of you. Namaste.